Guitar Hero Encore Rocks the 80s was released July 24th, 2007, exclusively for the PlayStation 2. It was a short little spin-off game that came out between Guitar Hero 2 and 3, and it has 30 songs on it, and I am going to rank every single one of them from the one that I like the least to the one that I like the most. You know what I mean? So, without further ado, here we go. I played through this game on PS2 emulator recently. That's what all this footage comes from. And without further ado, let us rank every single song from Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s. Kicking off the countdown at number 30 is my least favorite song in the game, which is Caught in a Mosh by Anthrax. I find this song so annoying. I don't like the feel of the verses, like the strumming pattern is weird, or like the rhythm of it always feels like I'm gonna miss. The vocals, whether it's this cover in the game or the original, I just find annoying. The solo is kind of cool though, and the bass line and the intro does sound nice too, just so I can give this song a little bit of positive feelings towards. But yeah, I'm not ranking this one any more than the bottom, because the verses and just the overall vibe annoy me. I'm sorry. Next up on our countdown is Bathroom Wall by Faster Pussycat. This song gets the honor of the funnest chart in the game, combined with the most neutral feeling I've ever had towards a song. The one recurring riff is kind of catchy and nice, but yeah, other than that, I don't really feel much from this song, but the chart itself is good. I will give it some positivity for that. I believe it's mid, as the kids say, but, you know, I have seen so many people use mid to mean bad, so I don't want to call it that. I just want to say that it's mid. Like, it's fine. Next up on our countdown, we've got Only a Lad by Oingo Boingo. This band name is quite goofy. Oingo Boingo. The song is kind of cool sounding. There's one section that sounds very Halloween-y. The chart's kind of whatever, the song's kind of whatever. It's not my least favorite song in the game, but it's not one that I remember fondly either. Put it on your Halloween playlist next time it comes around. A couple more months here. At number 27 on our list, we've got Los Angeles by X, not Twitter, X. The really fun chord strummer here. I'm not sure why it's so far down in the set list either. There's literally no hard solos at all or anything. I might talk about this later, but the ordering of the songs in the career mode for this game are quite not... I don't know, they're strange. But anyway, I put Los Angeles at number 27. At number 26 on our list, we've got Ballroom Blitz by Crocus. This is kind of cheating because the song's originally from the 70s, and it just is a cover of a cover that came out in the 80s. So it's kind of, they're kind of cheating this one in there, but it is what it is. This cover does sound really cool, and I love listening to it, but playing it is a chore. Not just in the solo, it famously has that really fast strumming in the solo that's really hard, especially on the Guitar Hero 80s engine. I struggled FCing this on Clone Hero when I was trying to FC this whole set list on Clone Hero, so oh my god, just that alone should tell you that it's just a bad time trying to FC that. But you know, it is what it is. It's 2007 charting. They didn't know what they were doing yet. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. But man, what a mean chart for a cover of a cool song, at least. At number 25 on our list, we've got Because It's Midnight by Limousine. This should not have been in the game because it's not from the 1980s. It was released in 2003. Second of all, oh my god, playing this is one of the hardest FCs. If you're going for like a full series FC where you FC every song in the main set lists, this one is gonna make you pull your hair out because it's insanely hard. That keyboard solo is crazy, and oh my god. Also, here's some lore related to this song in case you didn't know. This is the encore for Tier 2, which is insane as well, because this is the hardest song in the game, and it's that early in the career. The ordering in this game is just absurd. But anyway, the reason that it's there is because there's originally supposed to be I Want Candy in that spot, but the song was pulled from the game last minute for whatever reason, most likely music licensing related. And this song, Because It's Midnight, was supposed to jokingly be the only bonus song you can buy in the store from playing career mode. But when I Want Candy got pulled, they took it out and put Because It's Midnight in its place, and now there's no songs to buy in the in-game store. So it's just it's just in a weird place. It's really odd. I get the iconic nature of this song in a Guitar Hero world, though, and I do respect that, but I hate that this song's in the game. It's honestly a giant pimple on the face that is otherwise a very fun Guitar Hero little short game here, but, you know, that's fine. At number 24 on our list, we've got We Got the Beat by the Go-Go's. This was my first FC of the playthrough. I did not FC the first song, but this is the second song in the career. And I honestly think it would make more sense as the first, because it's probably the easiest song in the entire game here. Easier than Bang Your Head, that's for sure. I think the devs just wanted the game to start with like an epic rock song, like, yeah, bang your head, and then here's the fun 80s pop song, you know what I mean? I think they were trying to do that. It's a chill, easy song, not too much to talk about here. Watch out for those quick little green strum to red hammer-ons towards the end, and the you're probably seeing it right now on the footage I'm talking over, but yeah, just watch out for that. Other than that, very easy FC, you'll get it. We got the beat! At number 23 on our list, we've got Turning Japanese by the Vapors. Obviously, this is a song about a man who has come to appreciate Japanese culture so much to the point that he feels one with Japanese people, to the point that he himself is turning Japanese. Yep, that's what this is about. No Googling required, just take my word for it. This is a catchy song, easy FC, no tough solos or anything to watch out for, just don't turn Japanese. Don't Google what this is about. At number 22 on our countdown, we've got What I Like About You by the Romantics. I hope you like 3-note chords, because this song is chock full of them. Chock full, I tells you. I remember when this game came out. This game came out, when did it come out? It came out in 2007, the summer, so it came out the summer between 6th and 7th grade for me. And I remember in 7th grade, English class, my teacher, it was like part of the routine of the day. He had us read the newspaper every day for the first 15 minutes, then we had to report on what we read about. I think it was an attempt to keep us informed on current events and stuff, which makes sense now that I'm an adult. But at the time, I usually just read like the comics and stuff. I didn't care. But anyway, I'll never forget one day in class I was reading and I caught a Guitar Hero article. I'm like, oh, I love Guitar Hero. What's this about, you know? And it was about how the band, the Romantics, sued Activision over this cover of What I Like About You in Rocks the 80s because to them it sounded too close to the original, and they thought it would like fool the people that listened to it. I don't know why they thought that'd be a bad thing, but I remember there being a whole, you know, lawsuit around this song being in the game. It's kind of crazy. One of the first Guitar Hero lawsuits. There were more to come in later years, but yeah, I always thought that was crazy. But this song's good. It's catchy or whatever. It reminds me of Shrek. I think it was in the second Shrek movie. The whispered "What I Like About You" towards the end is very cringy too. At number 21 on our countdown, we got Balls to the Wall by Accept. This is a catchy song. I love the riff. There's a fast red strumming part to watch out for, but other than that, this song is more than easy enough to maybe sight rate FC if you're competent enough at Guitar Hero at this point. Also, this title reminds me of an old coworker I used to have, because whenever I'd come in for the day and ask things how things had been, you know, and stuff, he'd be like, "Oh, we've been balls to the wall busy, man." Like it was his thing that he said. So that reminds me of that time in my life. But anyway, this song's pretty good. It's a catchy 80s jammer for the ages. At number 20 on our countdown, we've got Bang Your Head, Metal Health by Quiet Riot. This is the first song you play in the career mode. It kind of kicks everything off, you know? Fun fact about this song, it was meant to be on Guitar Hero 2, but it got scrapped for whatever reason, and it had a pretty rough solo. I believe like a Wise Moose or some other YouTubers probably have that chart up for you to look at. It's crazy. I recommend checking it out. They took it out for this version in GH80s, probably because it's the first song in the game, and they didn't want to make it too hard, but they did make sure to put Because It's Midnight as the Tier 2 Encore, so who knows? Who knows, man? This song's still pretty tricky for the first song in the career. The red-blue chord strumming at the end is very chokeable. I should know because I choked on it myself, as you can see. Whoops. At number 19 on our countdown, we've got The Warrior by Scandal. I always think of Stewie's iPod commercial when I hear this or play it or whatever. This is a big 80s classic right here. It's funny because I'm playing this in career order as I write my thoughts for each of the songs. Obviously, these are out of order to match with the countdown for this video, but you know, when I wrote this, I was writing my thoughts as I went along. And I've said this before in the video a couple times, but the difficulty progression on this is so just weird, and just the order is so weird. Like, this should have been in tier 1. And because it's Midnight, should have been in the last tier. It could have been like the song before Play With Me. That would have made sense, but I don't know. It's just they just put the songs up in whatever order they please. But anyway, I feel like I'm complaining about that a lot. But The Warrior is a good song, fun to play, fun to sing along to. Bang bang, and yeah, have fun with that. At number 18 on our countdown, we've got Shaken by Eddie Money. The song is really great musically. I really love listening to this one. The vibe of it is awesome. It's easier than No One Like You, which comes before it in the tier, but it's an easy FC. It's easy. It'll have you shaking. At number 17 on our list, we've got Radar Love by White Lion. This is just like Ballroom Blitz. It's cheating. It's a cover of a song that's from the 70s. But I really enjoy White Lion's cover. I think it sounds really cool. I like the doo-doo-doo in the choruses. I think they're harmonics, or maybe not. They sound harmonic-y, but it adds a lot to that chorus there. It sounds really cool. Has a fun solo as well. The only thing that stresses me out in this are the blue-orange trills that show up once in a while. The and it's little trills. It freaks me out, man, if you're trying to FC it, you know. But other than that, though, great song, great chart. Be sure to check this one out. At number 16 on our countdown, we've got I Ran So Far Away by Flock of Seagulls. This takes me back when I play this chart and this cover, because I remember playing this demo a lot at Walmart when I was 12. There was a specific Walmart we had to go to that had the demo. The one we always shopped at had a Guitar Hero 2 demo, but there was another one in another nearby town that had the demo for this. Was it a demo, or maybe it was just the full game? I don't even know. Did GH80s have a demo? It's been so long, I don't remember. But I remember being able to play GH80s at one specific Walmart, and I always loved playing this. It was like my hyper fixation type of thing. I miss when these games were new. It was such a magical time. But anyway, the green strumming in the bridge needs to be watched out for if you're trying to FC this. And for some reason, the outro has a lot of little baby sustains on the that part. I don't know what that charting decision was, but get that whammy bar ready if you want to get the star power out of those little baby sustains. But yeah, catchy song, takes me back. I wish I was a kid again. At number 15 on our countdown, we're halfway there already, everybody. We have Heat of the Moment by Asia. This is an epic 80s song right here. It's one of the best. If you're bad at switching between 3-note chords, give this song some tries. It'll definitely hone those skills for you. The those are all like different 3-note chords with different fingerings and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Also, a really good wave group cover here. Some of them are really good. Some of them are really awful. Some of them are kind of whatever. This one's good, in my opinion. I really like the cover on this. They did a good job. At number 14 on our countdown, we've got Synchronicity II by The Police. You know, if this song's so good, why isn't there a Synchronicity 3? That doesn't work for this. This is a chill jam from The Police. I've always just kind of had no strong opinion about this song, but the reason I have it this high up on the countdown is because it has a really cool guitar solo at the end that's not in the original song. That's a cool thing I always appreciated about the wave group covers on the early Guitar Hero games, is that sometimes they throw in some guitar solos that fit the vibe of the song, and they end up being fun to play too. So definitely check out Synchronicity 2 and play that solo at the end. It's worth the wait for playing just the dom 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 the whole time. Like, it pays off, all right? Pays off, I tell you. At number 13 on our countdown, we've got Hold On Loosely by 38 Special. The song will always remind me of the movie Joe Dirt. I remember as a kid, that movie played on Comedy Central probably 5 times a day on Sundays, just like all day, Joe Dirt, Joe Dirt, Joe Dirt, with the occasional Adam Sandler movie thrown in. I get the FC on this one too, everybody, which felt quite good. This chart is quite fun in general, from the main riffs to the solos. It's a great Guitar Hero song. Some songs just are great Guitar Hero songs, and this is a wonderful example of that. The chart could have definitely benefited from some hopo chords. They didn't exist yet when this game came out. They didn't implement them yet, but you can tell they wanted to in some spots, and it's kind of like some quick little clicks, like you know, it would have benefited from that. And this song showed up in later games too, where it kind of benefited. So, like, I think it was Rock Band 3 DLC, I want to say. So, you know, it eventually came full circle. But this is a good song. At number 12 on our list, we've got 17 by Winger. Me and my mom have talked about this in recent years, like if we have like the 80s station on in the car or something and a song will come on. It's a lot of songs from that time period were so pervy and predatory, and it was just normal back then, you know. It's kind of crazy, and no one even gave it a second thought. It was normal to sing about wanting to be with a 17-year-old despite being an adult yourself, and it's weird. It's weird and gross. I wish you could turn off the vocals while you play songs on Guitar Hero Rocksteady, but you can't, but it's fine. To play the song itself, the reason it's so high up on the countdown is not for the lyrical content. I don't support that, but I do support really fun guitar charts and Guitar Hero songs. This song, like as a song, if you don't speak English, oh my god, it's a banger. The riffs are fun, they sound cool, the solos are, oh my god, they're so fun, it's great. This is one of the best, you know, charts in the game, in my opinion. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's hard to FC. I did not FC it for this run for the video, but yeah, the chart holds up today. I had a lot of fun with it. I need to get better at not playing Clone Hero all the time so I can be good at engines like this again. But anyway, 17 is at number 12. It's a banger of a bopper. It's really good if you don't speak English. At number 11 on our list, we've got Ain't Nothing But a Good Time by Poison. It's funny that they threw the ain't at the beginning there, because that's not what it's called, the non-cover version. The regular song's just called Nothing But a Good Time. I don't know what Harmonix employee thought there was an ain't at the front of it, or Wave Group, whoever did this, but it's kind of funny. The song perfectly encapsulates the vibe that the setlist is supposed to have, in my opinion. It's just fun, catchy 80s guitar song. Cool riff, fun solo. This chart holds up really well too. I honestly enjoy this a lot. We're getting to the point where the top 10 is like songs I really like musically. This probably should be higher up on the list, but I like other songs on here a lot better. So it just kind of ended up at number 11. But this is a good one. Make sure you play Nothing But a Good Time. Ain't Nothing But a Good Time. Sorry. At number 10 on our list, we've got Police Truck by the Dead Kennedys. Sorry to any Holiday in Cambodia enjoyers out there, but this song, way better. Way better. I don't think it should be in the last tier. It definitely shouldn't. Like, it's got some fast chord switches and stuff, but it's not as hard as, like, Play With Me or 17, you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of whatever. It's a good song, though. It is so good, so catchy. It reminds me of playing Tony Hawk games. It's just got a fun, bouncy, catchy, awesome vibe to it. It's hard to put into words, even though I just did. But I really love Police Truck. I wish it was more, I don't know, popular. It's really catchy. It's good stuff. At number 9 on our list, we've got Play With Me by Extreme. This is one of the most iconic Guitar Hero songs in the entire series, which goes without saying, but I said it. I had a rough playthrough for this video. I didn't do too well, but this chart does hold up well today. I do enjoy it quite a bit. I'd like to go for this FC someday, like on this game, on this engine. I've FC'd it in Clone Hero before, whoop-de-doo, right? But like there is that other special satisfaction that comes from FCing a song on its original engine, especially if it's a tougher one like the early Guitar Hero engines. Yeah, this one's great. The chart holds up well today. It's still very, very fun and feels good. Yeah, I recommend it. At number 8 on our list, we've got Round and Round by Rat. You can see that this video suddenly has a bit of a rat problem. Haha. Okay. This song is like Ace of Spades by Motorhead, okay? It's in so many of these games. It's in this game, Rocks the 80s. It's made it again in Guitar Hero Smash Hits. It was on Rock Band 2. It was on GHTV on Guitar Hero Live. It's on disc on Rocksmith 2014. I think you hear it when you pass by something in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I don't even know. I'm just guessing for that last one, but I bet I'm right. This chart is so fun. It's easily one of my favorites in the game. It's got not one, but two fun wiggly solos, and I'm proud to say I FC'd while making this video. Very nice, very cool, very nice, very cool, cool, cool. At number 7 on our list, we've got 18 in Life by Skid Row. This is a classic song right here. I've always loved listening to this, and I think the guitar solo is so beautiful as well. It was written so well. I love how it builds up, and then it has that really brief, fast part going into the final chorus. It's just, it's peak music right there, man. Oh, the way that was written is so good. And the chart is really fun as well. I know it's not a hard chart, but like, it just feels good to play, you know what I mean? That's what I rank these songs based off of. It's like, do I enjoy it musically? Is the chart fun? You know, and like, the higher up we go, the higher up it is. Like, it's a combination. I take both of those things into account. The funness of the chart, whether it's fast or slow, combined with the enjoyment of hearing the song. That's what it's all about, you know what I mean? So, 18 in Life is number 7. At number 6 on our list, we've got Holy Diver by Dio. This is catchy as heck, man. Fun solos. The guy who did Dio's impression for this Wave Group cover did a pretty good job. It always does make me laugh on the part when he goes, jump, jump. I don't know why. Like, even repeating it to myself right now, I giggle. It's just something I caught once that I can never, like, uncatch. I always hear it. But anyway, this is really fun. This cover is really good. This is an iconic Dio song. R.I.P. Dio. Like, please play this one. This one's great. At number 5 on our countdown, we've got Electric Eye by Judas Priest. This also includes the Hellion intro. It's kind of a one all-in-one type of deal here. The song is fun. The chords and the verses are kind of weird when it goes red, blue to yellow, orange, back and forth really fast. That's kind of a dated charting pattern there. I wouldn't have charted it that way if I worked on this game, but I was 12 years old at the time they made it, so I just had no choice but to accept it. I FC'd the solo on this run that I made for this video, and I had no idea how. This is one of the hardest solos in the freaking game, man. It's so fast. I did choke before the last chorus because those chord switches are kind of nasty right after. It's like the bridge-ish before that last chorus. I think I missed on, like, it was like a really quick green, yellow, green, red type of thing, and my fingers just got all twisted up into a knot, so I didn't FC it for this video, but that's fine. I hit the solos. That's good enough for me. This is also one of the few master recordings in the game, joining I Wanna Rock by Twisted Sister, which we have not talked about yet, but it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Fun chart, great song, one of the best in the game. Play this one. At number 4 on our list, we've got Lonely is the Night by Billy Squier. I've always really enjoyed this song musically. I think it's really catchy. I love the lyrics, and it's one of those that is stuck in your head for a bit after you play it. Chart's a little dated at times. There's some odd choices in there, but overall, still enjoy this one. This one's aged pretty darn well. Definitely towards the top of the list. At number 3 on our list, we've got I Wanna Rock by Twisted Sister. Here, let me paint you a picture. It was 2004. I went to the SpongeBob movie in theaters with Mama Derp, and I'll never forget the goosebumps I felt when he sang, "I'm a goofy goober," and that whole ending about... I love the SpongeBob movie, but anyway, as a millennial, as someone who was a kid at the time when the SpongeBob movie came out, I thought that was an original song. I had no reason to think it wasn't. And fast forward 3 years, when I was into Guitar Hero and first heard this song. Not when I first played it, but I used to watch people's YouTube FCs of it. That's where I first... It was probably a Wolfie79 video. Remember that guy? But anyway, I remember hearing this and thinking, wait, this is... this is Goofy Goober. It's the exact same song with different words. This is crazy. So then I did some research and I'm like, oh, it's based off of this song, I Wanna Rock. That's crazy. But anyway... This is one of the most fun charts in the game. It's one of the few master recordings as well, like I just mentioned during Electric Eye, so that's pretty cool. Very fun chart. Love it very much. And the solos are perfectly fun without being too hard, if that makes sense. And the chorus power chords are really satisfying too. The way this was charted just feels good. You know, some charts just feel right, and this one definitely feels right. What a banger. What a banger of a song, especially to have the original recording as well. I love that this is in the game. This is perfect for a game like Rocks the 80s. At number 2 on our list, we've got No One Like You by the Scorpions. This might be... it was hard. It was hard between this one and the number 1 pick to see what my favorite song in the game would be musically. I have such, like, teenage nostalgia for this song. I remember really, really loving it. It grabbed me in a way. I don't know how to put it. The chart's not bad either. It's very chill, and then it's got that catchy chorus, and it's got a really shreddy solo out of nowhere. It's kind of hard for being so early in the game as it is, but that quick yellow-blue pattern in the solo is definitely the combo breaker, whether you're going for an FC or playing it for the first time, so make sure to watch out for that. But yes, I love No One Like You. I can't wait for the nights with you. And my personal number 1 pick for the best song from Guitar Hero Encore Rocks the 80s for the PlayStation 2, everybody, it's Wrathchild by Iron Maiden. Without a doubt, my favorite song in this game. This has the catchiest riffs I've ever heard in my life. And the bass is doing the same thing. And oh my god, it's delicious. It literally does not get better than this. This is a super fun song. It's super engaging to play. It's never boring. It's awesome to listen to. Like, this is the culmination. Alright, this is the culmination of what makes a Guitar Hero song fun. It's fun to play, meaning like your fingers are always busy and it just feels good. It's got fun rhythms and fun solos and all that stuff. And then on top of that, it's awesome to listen to. Some songs are awesome to listen to but not fun to play. Vice versa. This one's both. Has it all. Love it so much. Can't stop gushing over here. It's so good. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below which Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s song is your favorite. Let me know if there's any other games you want to see me rank. I kind of want to do all the other ones at some point, but GH80s did just have an anniversary, so that's kind of why I chose this one. It's the most recent anniversary game. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, everybody. Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Join our Discord. And above all else, drink water and be nice to people. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Go play Rocks the 80s. It's fun.